Dear students, welcome to Bindu Dadwal Chemistry Lessons. Today we'll be doing IUPAC system of nomenclature of organic compounds. IUPAC name consists of three parts: word root, suffix and prefix. The word root is assigned according to the number of carbon atoms in the given compound. For example, a compound containing one carbon atom, the word root assigned to it is meth. For 2 carbon atoms, it is eth. For 3 carbon atoms, prop. For 4 carbon atoms, but. For if the suffix that comes after the word root starts with a consonant, then A is put along with but. For example, butadiene. And if the suffix starts with a vowel, then the A is omitted in writing the name. For example, a compound containing 4 carbon atoms and suffix ane will be called but plus ane, butane. A is omitted in the name. Similarly, for 5 carbon atoms, we have pent or penta. For 6 carbon atoms, we have hex or hexa. For 7 carbon atoms, we have hept or hepta. For 8, oct or octa. For 9, non or nona. For 10, dec or deca. For 11, undec or undeca, and for 12 carbon atoms, dodec or dodeca. So, suffix. Suffixes are of two types. Suffix is the part of IUPAC name which is attached after the word root. So, the two types of suffixes are primary suffix and secondary suffix. Primary suffix indicates the type of linkage. For example, if the compound contains all carbon-carbon single bonds, then the suffix ane is attached to it. This is the primary suffix. A compound containing one double bond will have the suffix ene and one triple bond will have the suffix ine. If the number of double bonds are more than one, then the numerical prefixes di for 2 double bonds, tri for 3 double bonds, tetra for 4 double bonds, and so on are used. For example, in this compound, all the carbon-carbon bonds are single bonds. There are 3 carbon atoms, so word root is prop and suffix is ane for single bonds, so the name of the compound becomes propane. Similarly, single bonds and 4 carbon atoms is butane, and 1 double bond and 3 carbon atoms, prop for as word root and ene as double bond, so the name becomes propene. The secondary suffix is used for representing functional group and is attached to primary suffix while writing its IUPAC name. For example, if the functional group is OH, then the class of organic compound is called alcohols, and the secondary suffix OL will be attached to the IUPAC name. So, an alcohol of 3 carbon atoms will be called prop, ane for single bonds, and ol for OH group. So, the name will be propanol. Similarly, if there is the functional group is CHO group or aldehydic group, the class of compounds is aldehydes and suffix is al. So CH3CHO will be called ethanol. Eth for word root of 2 carbon atoms, ane for single bonds, and al for as suffix for aldehydic group. Ketones will have the suffix one. If a methyl group is attached on this side of carbon double bond O and another methyl over here, so that means the compound is of 3 carbons, then the IUPAC name will be prop, ane, one. Prop for 3 carbon atoms, ane for single bonds, and one for C double bond O group. Similarly, COH group is for carboxylic acids and the suffix is oic acid. If the H of carboxylic group is replaced with an alkyl group, then we have alkyl group over here and another alkyl group over here. So such compound is called ester and the name will be alkyl for this portion, and alkane for the remaining carbon atoms, and O8 will be the suffix, alkyl alkanoate. A compound containing COCl as functional group is called acid chloride, and its IUPAC name will have the suffix oil chloride. A compound having CONH2 as the functional group is belongs to the class acid amide, and the suffix amide is added to it. A compound containing C triple bond N will be having the suffix nitrile. These are cyanides. This carbon is included in the parent chain, that is the total number of carbon atoms will include this carbon as well. For example, CH3C triple bond N has 2 carbon atoms, so its name will be ethane nitrile. So eth is for 2 carbon atoms, ane is for a single bond between the 2 carbon atoms, and nitrile is for nitrogen. Amines, a compound containing functional group NH2 is amine, and the suffix amine is added after the parent name, IUPAC name. So for example, CH3NH2 will be called methane amine. Now let's take a few examples. This compound has functional group OH and has 2 carbons. So word root for 2 carbons is eth. Single bond indicates primary suffix as ane. E is in bracket, which will be removed as the secondary suffix for OH is ol, which starts with the vowel. So E is removed if the secondary suffix starts with vowel. If it does not start with the vowel, then A is retained in the parent name. So the name becomes eth-ane-ol, ethanol. Similarly, for 3 carbon atoms, word root is pro, and for functional group aldehyde, the secondary suffix is al, and for single bonds, it is a. So the name will be pro-ane-al. E is removed while naming the compound. Propanol is the name, IUPAC name of this compound. This will be called propanoic acid. This will be called propane amine. This will be called propane nitrile. So this is how the suffixes are attached. The third part of the name, IUPAC name, is prefix. Prefix is that part of the IUPAC name which appears before the word root. Prefixes are of 2 types. Primary prefix is used for differentiating cyclic compounds from acyclic compounds. So a cyclic compound will have the primary prefix cyclo attached to it. For example, this is an acyclic compound. It has 3 carbon atoms, so its name is propane. But when it is cyclic, that is, it's a closed chain compound, then the prefix cyclo is added to it and the name becomes cyclopropane. The secondary prefix is attached for these groups which are considered as substituents and are not considered as functional groups. Fluoro, chloro, bromo, iodo, nitroso, nitro, methyl, ethyl, methoxy, ethoxy. These groups will be named as secondary prefixes. So it will be written before the word root. For example, if the compound is CH3CH2 OCH3, then this group OCH3 is written as secondary prefix and the name will be methoxyethane for 2 carbon atoms. So while writing the complete IUPAC name of aliphatic compound, the following sequence is followed. First, secondary prefix is used, then primary prefix cyclo, then word root is used, then primary suffix, and then secondary suffix. For example, to name this compound containing 4 carbon atoms, the word root will be bute. Now, the NO2 nitro group is a substituent, so the secondary prefix will be used for it. So it is attached to 3rd carbon atom in the chain, we start the naming from that end from which the functional group is closest. So this is carbon number 1, 2, 3. As nitro group is attached to third carbon, so while writing the name, we write the secondary prefix for the substituent, and before that we write its position also. 3 nitro. Then but is for 4 carbon atoms. Then because there are single bonds, we write the primary suffix ane. And as the functional group NH2 is attached to first carbon atom, so we write its position 1, and then we write the secondary suffix amine. So the name becomes 3-nitro-butane 1-amine. So in this compound, the secondary prefix is nitro. The primary prefix, as it's not a cyclic compound, there is no primary prefix. The word root is but for 4 carbon atoms, primary suffix is ane for single bonds, and secondary suffix is amine. So this is how we name an organic compound. That's all in today's video. Thank you. Have a nice day.